In today's video, we will be making something that is a new challenge to me. A while back ago, I got commissioned by a friend of mine if, for a friend of his, I could print and paint a figure from GENSHIN IMPACT. I said sure, why not, but don't expect anything too crazy. So, today we're painting JEHT from GENSHIN IMPACT. Prior to starting this project, I have watched some other figure painters to get a rough understanding of what I need to do and what challenges I might encounter. It wasn't the easiest of projects, but I managed, so let's get going. I sent every print first to get rid of most support marks, and after that I pin most parts so that I can securely bond them together later on. Okay, so everything has been primed, sanded, and painted in a white color, except for the hips here. That's because I don't have any place to hold this part when I'm painting it, so I'm just doing the legs first, and I will mask that off, and then I can just hold that when I paint the rest. Anyways, everything has been painted white. The reason I did that is because everyone else seems to be doing so. When I look at other figure painters, they all prime it white or paint it white and then go over it with a transparent orange or red to create skin tones. I won't be doing that. I'll be using Mr.hobby color aqueous flesh because this is the best skin tone I have. I did do a paint test with this skin tone, but I don't like how it looks. It's a bit too pale. I'll be going off these reference pics you see here on screen. These are the product photos you see on the website where you buy these files from. So I'll be trying to follow those. So I've painted everything white. I'll do some darker skin tones. I think I'll go with either a carmine or a darker red color for the darker parts of the skin, like the inside of the knees and these crevices here, as well as on the ankles, everything where skin is under clothing. Everything here has been sanded, but as you can see, not everything is perfect. The skin here is, I don't even think you will see it, but it is not the smoothest, and I'm coming near the deadline of when this video needs to go up, and I just want to be done with this because at this point I'm just spending way too much time filling and sending things, and I'm kind of done with it. The person I'm making this for is getting this as a gift for free, so anyways, it doesn't need to be perfect, and I'll improve on my skills in future projects because I do want to do more figures because I do like it. So it's okay that this one isn't perfect, and none of your projects do have to be perfect, because if that's what you're striving for, you're just gonna spend too much time on things. So most of these parts are good to go. I'll be painting them. So yeah, let's go do that. I start with pre-shading the skin with a darker red tone to give more variation to the skin. But due to some trouble I had with the chosen skin paint later on, this will all be for nothing, so I won't touch on this anymore. The legs are the first part we start with, and I'll separate this video by limbs so that you see every part from start to somewhat finished. We apply the skin tone, that Mr. Aqueous color I showed you. For masking, I use some Tamiya masking tape to go around the thigh band, or some liquid mask to mask off the gaps on the upper thigh. The majority of the legs will be wrapped in an aluminium foil to save on masking tape. After that, the pants are painted in a dark blackish grey, and the white stripes are painted with pure white from Mr.color. A leathery brown for the thigh parts goes on, and after unmasking, that's everything for the legs. The same order of application, apart from the missing white, is used on the socks and feet. The skirt starts off with grey color, followed by the waist scarf in a carmine color. Then, with the brush, a lighter pinkish red is painted on the raised details. The chest is where the first troubles start to arise. Here I noticed that the liquid mask, which is Revels and probably ammonia based, activated the paint underneath and it came clean off with a simple wipe of paper towel, which meant I had to do it all again. I won't show it in the video, but skin tone gave me a lot of trouble throughout the entire build. Not only did it get activated by the liquid mask, it also reacted weirdly with the masking tape, being very susceptible to keeping behind glue residue as well as just straight up getting damaged. That meant that most skin that you will see at the end of this video is a second or third attempt that did not end up getting destroyed somehow. Now I don't exactly know why this has happened. It's a Mr. Aqueous paint with leveling thinner which should just work, but perhaps I didn't let it cure enough. Oh well, next time I'll just buy some Mr.color jars. For the arms we use a dark brown color and that same carmine from the skirt. After that and the white stripes have been painted on, we do some gold for the shoulder pad. Here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like after unmasking. For the bow, it's just a lot of white with a dark tan color and a little bit of gold. The face is mostly flesh tone and the mask gets the same dark brown as the arms. Followed by some gold on it and a little bit of purple for the small part that is the hair. For the hair, I start with a purple color. but I decided that it was too dark, so I did some shading. We start with highlighting the tails and coloring in the center of the big surfaces. And follow that up with a dust coat of the same highlight color to blend it all together. After doing the last bit of color on a skirt design, this is the first major test fit with most of the colors on it. As you can see, one more arm needs to be done, but that'll be done off camera since it's identical to the other one. So we'll be moving on to doing a lot of touch-ups to fix some overspray, masking errors, and just general sloppiness on my part. After having fixed most mistakes, we did the remaining gold accents, the mouth and the knots that held together the tails, and then we get to assembly. For assembly, we rely on the brass rods to function as pins, combined with superglue to hold everything together for a secure connection. Most people do it like this, so I'm sure it will hold. The base, in contrast to the model, is an FDM print instead of resin. I did not want to deal with the possible warping of such a flat resin print. We just needed to do some sanding and then filling with Mr. Surfacer 500, after which we can paint it gloss black and call it finished. Now, this project came with its ups and downs. The result is good and I'm happy, but I did have to push through it after the issues with the skin tones really put me off of it. So next time that hopefully goes a lot better. Now, I did end up meeting the guy who got this figure as a gift and he was very happy with it and he thanked me a lot, so I'm happy that he liked it. I hope you all also like this video and project, since it's quite different from my usual content. But for next month we will be back with a Tamiya kit with a lot of photo edge, so I'll see you all then.